What's up, VAREP Nation? Welcome to another episode of VARAP. Who's here?
All right, Johnny Rojas, Orange County Chapter President.
Johnny Rojas, Orange County. Man, I'm glad to see you. I haven't seen you in a few years.
Yeah.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about what's your role. You're the president.
Chapter President.
Yep. And let's talk a little bit about what you felt last night and this morning in the sessions. Tell me a little bit about what this is meaning to you.
Okay, yeah. So yesterday's sessions were pretty good. You know, I did the MVHC one, and then marketing, the developing the membership.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. So that one was pretty good. I like the feedback we got on that. And then the event last night was really good because I like how it put it all together for us. I felt we needed that because we've been lacking that camaraderie for a while since, you know, COVID being what it is. But I really like that we came together. Everybody was giving to a good cause, you know, and
VAREP Nation.
Yeah, the VAREP Nation, that fired us all up, man. So that was pretty good. And then this morning's session, obviously listening, you know, to our guest speaker and whatnot, you know, the death song that he was reading, you know, was phenomenal. And then, frankly speaking, the dedication that it took to go through the SEAL training reminded me of, obviously I wasn't a SEAL, but having been in the Army, the basic training that we went through, I remember hitting my own brick walls and getting through them. And that was really good to see, to be reminded of those things.
Yeah, man. It was interesting to hear him talk about, he spent preparation to join, right? He's like, I'm going to be in, but I got to get myself right. I got to go and get ready, then go in, right? So that was a big key for me. That kind of transitions to what we're doing. We have to be ready to get out in our communities, right, and do the right thing. The other thing was all in all the time.
Yeah.
That was a key for me.
Yeah. I like the one where he was talking about accountability.
Yeah.
You know, I've always said that to my board. We have it's my fault attitude. Mainly what I mean by that is something goes sideways, I ask them to check themselves and say, what did you do or not do? What decisions did you make or fail to make that got us into a situation where we're not there? And, you know, that's one of the key things for us as a board, because we're not perfect.
Right.
You know, this is our first year together as this team, and we're doing a phenomenal job. I'm very proud of the board and what they're doing and the work that they're doing. And it's a matter of lining up the personalities to be in the right position. To put, for example, our social media person behind a desk is to put a thoroughbred racehorse to give pony rides.
Right.
You know, you got to put people where their strengths are. And then sometimes you'll realize there just might not be vested in it.
Sure.
But accountability goes a long way, whereas going back to, if it's my fault, then I can do something about it. And if it's not my fault, then I'm a victim. I'm a passenger in this thing. And we can't have that, because I tell them, as a matter of fact, we were having a conversation last night as a chapter. I said, I want to remind you of the concept that I presented before, where when we go somewhere as a group, I don't want anybody to know who's in charge, because we're all in charge. All of us are equally important. All of us are a team, a band of 8, you know, and so it should be that where we all feel empowered to be the representatives for VAREP.
Yeah, and what are you doing in your community? What kind of events are you putting on? Tell me a big success story for events.
One of our main ones is, there's 2 of them that come to mind. They're both the fundraisers, but the first one was the one at Monarch Beach, which was I'm not a golfer myself, but I'm told that that's a bucket list place. You know, that's a top of the line golf course in California, and it's very exclusive. And the feedback we got from them, from the people that were there, was telling us, they asked me, I remember I was giving somebody a ride, and then they said, guys, how long have you been doing this? And I said, this is our first year as a team, 5th year as a VA rep, but first year as a team. And she says, I would have thought you guys have been doing this forever. You guys are doing such a phenomenal job.
Man, that's
so
awesome.
Yeah, that one jumped out at me. The second one is the gala that we're doing next month. That one we're very excited about, because we're doing that at the Lions Air Museum, and it's a very, very neat event that we're doing, like a fashion show a World War II fashion show. We're bringing in live entertainment, and the feedback we're getting from the community, and it's open to all community, not just real estate. That's what we want to do. We want to open up our chapter to more than just the real estate community, and that's what we're going after, and we're getting a lot of good feedback from that as well. So So those are the two things that jump out of my mind right now.
Got a lot of traction, got a lot of good things happening in the community. Tell me what it means to, sell me on being a member. If you want me to join your organization, tell me what that looks like from your perspective. If you're trying to recruit me.
Actually, I'll tell you how I do this all the time. So I start off with some numbers. I'm going to go into the numbers thing. Being a lender, I'm a numbers guy. So I'll tell you 60, 80, and 13. So if you're a member of the community, I want to introduce some numbers to you. 60% of Americans are homeowners from coast to coast.
Sorry, go ahead.
80% of veterans are homeowners, which means there's a 20% higher propensity of being a homeowner if you're a veteran. However, only 13% tend to use the VA loan. Why? Because of the lack of education that exists, and that's who we are. We're here to educate the real estate community, both on the seller side and the lending side, so that the veterans are not redirected. And every single time I say that to people, they're surprised. They're like, why is it the case? And I say, the VA loan is by far the best loan product out there available, and it's so underused. And it's not because it's not available, it's because it's not understood. So that's what we do. And every time I start with that, people are just like, I want to sign up, I want to go in.
The numbers are important, but I'm not a numbers guy. I'm a fun guy. I like to have fun. Tell me some fun things that you're doing inside your chapter that's going to keep me as a member active.
Okay, well, one of the things that we do, and we just did it this year, I started this initiative with our member services director, is the very first thing that we started doing is we created a list of questions that we contact our members with, asking them questions like, did you serve? Are you a veteran? Or did somebody in your family serve? Would you like to be highlighted in our newsletter? Why did you join? And what are you looking to get out of VAREP? And lastly, do you know anybody else that would be, that you could refer us to so we can reach out to them and have them join? The reason we're doing this is because we want to engage our members directly in a real way. Secondly, we do our events. We do our membership mixers. We do our golf tournaments. We host lunch and learns. And then we're also doing mixers. What we're starting to do is, like, for example, with the Orange County Air Show, we have a booth that we set up, and we do different events. We participate in things like chili cook-offs and things like that. So it's a great way for us to connect as a group and get involved with the community.
Got you, man. Look, man, Orange County is one of the greatest chapters the organization has. From me to you, man, I appreciate what you're doing. I know the organization's glad to have you as part of it, man.
Thank you.
Keep up the hard work and enjoy this conference and network with our like-minded people.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys.
No problem, brother.